what we gonna do right here.
Time's over! This podcast is scheduled for one fall! That's right, it's the Wrestlemania special! Let's get ready to rumble! Returning guests, Kwalified, Kevin the Catalyst, and your host, DJ Zach
every week. Yeah, all right. We are back. Sleep Time's Over is back, and we're gonna go right into this. We got a lot to cover here because an event that took place was called Wrestlemania 35, and it was 20 hours long, and hopefully it doesn't take 20 hours to review it. But we're gonna bring on a gentleman that's been on many times, and he's only fitting. He's his own wrestling podcast. We'll talk about that, the Champ podcast. Let's bring on our good friend Kwalified. There we go. Do people get that? Yes. Welcome, sir.
Yes.
So last time you were on, I thought that you were like part of the Four Timers Club or something. But this is actually officially now makes you number 4.
All right.
It's amazing. You're just on fire with the appearances, right? 4 That's right. Yeah, dude. Shout out Houston Horseman.
Yes.
Let's get into this because it's the last game of the season.
Right.
And off to the playoffs we go.
Yes.
Now they lost tonight to OKC. Right.
It's okay.
Who do you want to play in the playoffs first round? We're Rockets fans, by the way.
We're what, the 3rd seed?
As of right now, we're the 3rd seed.
Who's 6?
So it would be OKC.
Oh.
So right now we need the Spurs to win.
Okay.
So we can play the Spurs, and we need OKC to lose if you want that to go down.
I personally, I don't have a problem with either team.
Yeah.
I think we can beat them both.
Well said.
But I'd rather deal with the Spurs than Paul George.
Right.
So that's how I'm
Who
feeling.
beat us today?
Yeah,
So,
that's how I'm feeling.
So let's get ready for that. The more exciting to go.
But we're ready for the smoke either way.
Exactly.
That's how I feel.
I ordered more Rocket shirts. So
As you should.
Yeah. So just if you want to join me, we can. So yeah,
I'll ask you about that.
Well, how you been, man?
I've been good, bro. Chilling. I got some new music coming out.
Yeah.
I'm working on that. I got shirts. It's not exactly my face.
Okay.
It's close.
So what's the idea behind the shirt? I mean, I kind of get it, but what is your thoughts on this whole?
Okay, so let's see here. The koala bear.
Right.
Can they see it?
I think that's a good shot. Stay like
I
that.
feel like I'm flashing them.
Stay like that.
Throw some beads.
It's a wild shirt. It's just like wild.
Yeah, no, it's a koala bear with dreads. So the dreads, that's because it's me. And then the koala bear, I go by Kwalified. I had a friend of mine, his younger sister, she was convinced my name was Koala-fied, not like a koala bear. And I was like, no, it's cute. It's Qualified.
All right, guys, yes, got it. But I kind of dig it.
No,
Go to a totally different market.
Yeah, it's totally cool. If I ever want to start doing kids rap in Australia.
Baby Shark remix or whatever.
You know what I mean? Kangaroo.
When did this shirt come out? This was
Little Joey. Sorry. When did the shirt
release this? Because this is for sale. So
yes. Holla at me, man. I need the money.
Plug away. Yes.
So holla at your boy. I got some shirts. Give me money and I'll use it to make more shirts.
That's how it works. Yes, that's quite tough.
I'll let you guys peek behind the curtain.
That's the secret stuff.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody knows.
So let's get to this.
Get more shirts.
We're gonna before we sell our shirts, we gotta get into WrestleMania here.
Yes.
Well, this is just out of control how long this thing was. I mean, you were able to handle this because you're very hard. So that's why I wanted you on, because I know you're very vested in wrestling as of right now. You know, and I've become a casual fan. So I want your thoughts on all of these things that I'm seeing where I don't watch wrestling week to week. You do.
Yes.
Shout out to Champ Podcast. Right.
I know what it is.
So
I'll
what do you think is the reason that you would have a 7-hour, 6-hour somewhat show? To put everybody on there.
I mean, the reason that I think Vince does it is to get everybody that WrestleMania payday.
Do they still get paydays like that? Like by per event? Is that still a thing?
Not really, but I think the WrestleMania payday is still a thing. Like, I think the Big Four is still a thing.
That's still a thing.
So, so yeah.
There's gonna be some nerd talk, people, so in case you don't know.
If you don't know what we're talking about,
I'm gonna have to clarify.
Sorry.
So, the Big Four is the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series.
Yes.
Okay, so it's the best.
So they know. Now you know.
So, I did not watch the pre-show, so let's go right into, break it down. So the pre-show, you watched this, you watched the Battle Royal?
I actually,
you didn't watch
get a chance to watch the pre-show.
We both? Wow.
Yeah.
We didn't see Michael Che and Colin Jost?
No.
SNL fame?
And I wasn't.
How lame was that?
I was not interested in that at all. I wasn't interested in Braun Strowman winning the Battle Royal. He's been, like, they had him looking like he was gonna be the top guy, and now you're in like the Andre the Giant.
He's getting more like ripped too, and they're just making him throw in the Battle Royal.
And who won the Battle Royal last year? Mojo Rawley.
Where is he now? Is he with Gronkowski? What is he doing?
He did. He had like some kind of promo on Monday Night Raw, and like a broken mirror and like Luna Vachon lightning bolts.
Rest in peace.
So I don't know what that was.
Well, and what's annoying, every time they would say Michael Che and Colin Jost of SNL fame.
Yeah,
if they say that one more time, I mean, like, no one gives a damn.
I don't even know who they are.
Yeah, you should. You shouldn't. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, so when's the last time you watched SNL?
Oh, drunk one night.
Yeah,
it's not good. So then they get those guys, and then so then Alexa Bliss is the host of this, because they have nothing for her to do, so they throw her out there, and then she brings out Hulk Hogan, right? And that was just a total waste. We're just filling time.
It was funny. So Hulk Hogan's out there doing his promo, and then Paul Heyman ends up coming out. And Hulk Hogan legit had no idea why Paul Heyman was coming out, because the Universal title match going on first was like a last minute change during the pre-show.
Oh, really? What was behind the scenes of that?
I guess they wanted to make sure they didn't steal the thunder of the women in the main event.
Okay, right.
So go ahead and get Brock and Seth out of the way early.
Right.
The Kofi match was like kind of in the middle of the show.
Right.
And now you got the two main men's titles out of the way.
Right. I thought it was a great idea to have him walk out and Brock be the first one, and then cut to say that Brock is going to UFC, so we might as well get out of here. We're going to wait. Yeah. So it was a fun little.
Yeah, it was cool.
I thought that was cool. And Seth Rollins winning. Okay, well, him, AJ Styles, Randy Orton. I mean, how boring are these guys? Do you find these guys entertaining? I mean, like,
I think Seth. Well, see, I went and saw. I saw Seth Rollins live.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. It's just something about like seeing him live, how athletic he is, how crisp and how smooth he is.
Very CrossFit.
Like, this dude kills it and never looks blown up. And he was a heel when he was there. But it was yes. But just as a fan and as a fan of the in-ring work, it's hard. I just ended up. I already liked him before, but I ended up liking him even more seeing him live. Kind of the same thing with AJ for me.
Yeah, I mean, because they fought everybody.
Yeah.
So like, who's left? Like Randy Orton, right? I mean, Randy Orton was.
I completely understand your point.
Can you watch a Randy Orton match in 2019?
I mean, like, the dude wrestles most times at like a snail's pace. I feel like a Randy Orton match is better with weapons and like
Might as well.
some kind of gimmick, like just like this dude. Yeah, man.
Wrench.
Like let Randy Orton fight with knives. That's all I'm saying.
It's getting there. It's gonna get there.
Randy Orton in the Purge match.
Yeah,
Right?
That's what I want to see. I want to see Randy
Fire. You
Orton
need to get fired.
pull up on the block with the AK and just
Wow, no.
and just spray these fools one
No,
time.
wait a minute.
Yeah, just, that's
That's out of control, I tell you. But I don't know if I'd still be interested in Randy Orton after that. I really don't. I mean, he comes out there, we see him do the RKO, that's it.
Yeah.
Good night, and then that's it. It just, there's nothing left for him to do. There's nothing left for AJ Styles to do. They fought everyone. Every single guy. AJ Styles, you gotta make him, maybe put him, make that Bullet Club again.
no,
Put those guys together again.
That'd be cool. Or like let AJ have like a full-fledged feud with Finn Balor. That would be ill, because they've never.
So they've never fought.
They had that one match, but it only happened because like everybody on Raw caught mono.
Sorry. Noted. Well, speaking of weapons, let's go into Batista Triple H. So that you know,
Yo,
I like the whole pulling the earring.
did anybody here watch WrestleMania?
I don't think we're the only two that watched.
All right, man.
The Lord watches. The Lord's a wrestling fan.
The nose ring, Batista with the nose ring.
A lot of guys, a lot of Pringles, watching it with wallpaper on the ground. Gatorade,
Powerade,
a lot of sweets.
all the
But-
Doritos flavors.
I gotta say though, the Batista, what happens is Triple H decides to become like a Japanese hardcore wrestler.
Yeah.
He pulls out a bunch of weapons. Look, wrench
Yeah.
was literally used.
But I mean, they kind of needed that. Like both of these guys are like
Because what else they got left?
both of them are pushing 950 years old,
I mean, really?
and
And Batista, what's up with his head? Like, look, his
I-
brain was out there,
I don't know, man.
Very
the whole
strange
time
for
I was
us.
just like, dude, what's up with Drax?
right?
That's all I was saying.
Exactly. I just, do you think that Batista saying he's retired, that's legit? Because he announced right after the match that he was retiring from wrestling and he's just gonna make shitty movies.
We got like 5
And-
movies coming out.
Yeah.
And then that matters is Avengers, but really.
He's gonna wrestle Kurt Angle next week, guaranteed.
Oh, we're gonna get to that. Oh god, that was
Yeah.
awful. But
I don't know. I mean, like for Batista,
yeah,
Batista,
he's coming back.
I don't know, man. I feel like that might be legit because I think he's left a couple times. He was pissed the last time
Right.
that he left, but I think yeah, man. And he's got the movies coming out. There's really nothing for him to come back for.
Right.
And I think he just did Triple H a favor because Triple H had never gotten his
Right.
win over Batista.
Right. And of course he had the longest match of.
And
Because he's Triple H.
just has to beat everybody.
Right. But the spot where Triple H gets pliers and he pulls Batista's nose ring out
Yeah, that was crazy.
during the match and blood it legitimately pulling out. That's never been done before.
Yeah,
So-
I've never seen it.
That was great.
I was hosting the watch party down at KTV.
Yeah.
Everybody was just like, ah! That's exactly
Wow,
how,
just like
that's
that.
how we all sounded.
Wow, is that after drinking or is that sober?
That was, they weren't even, yeah, we didn't even have drinks.
Water for the win.
Yeah. Water and milk for Kurt Angle.
Wow. Let's get to that because I want to go by that before we get to the big. I want to talk to you about Kofi. But
Yeah.
how sad was that Kurt Angle match?
Man, I was.
Jeez, what were they doing with that?
Yeah, no. I was hoping that there would be some kind of swerve.
So Kurt Angle retires for everybody that didn't watch, and it was his last match
Yeah.
against a guy who looks like he was the manager of PF Chang's or something.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
Like
he's right.
that's what I told everybody. I was like, hey guys, here's the next match featuring the manager of Chili's to Go.
Right.
Baron Corbin.
Literally. That's when he comes out to the ring.
How old at this point is Kurt Angle?
It's gonna be-
He's 720.
Wow. 720. Like the skate move. No, sorry.
Oh, that's
Sorry, Kevin knows that reference. Okay, so
skater guy.
So, did we need to see a retirement match? Did we need to see this? I mean,
No, I was
so sad.
I'm
He barely can move. right?
Yeah, no, it sucks, especially because he was the man
Yeah.
before, and now it looks like it hurts for him to walk.
It's very sad.
But if they were gonna do like a farewell match, I think it could have been dope. If they had it done like the John Cena thing, and I feel like Cena could have carried him to a better match, or maybe put him like how they had last year's WrestleMania, put him in a tag match so he doesn't have to
Right.
carry too much.
Yeah, no solo matches.
Just let him come in and get. All we want to see is the angle slam and the ankle lock anyway.
That's it, right?
So
Exactly. Well, you bring up John Cena. Thugonomics is back.
or like
I mean, I like that John Cena though, right? I mean,
Yeah, man.
it's a lot better that the 2004 John Cena came back.
yeah, no, the
Freestyle battle rhymer John Cena.
the whole place, like I said, I was hosting the party. The whole place went nuts. In fact, like, so we knew somebody was coming out. It kind of got nuts in there because one guy was like, "Oh man, it's about to be CM Punk," and then like in that video with like Babe Ruth, they said something about Chicago, and then everybody got excited.
Well,
And then
that was an odd video. That was just it ran too long.
I didn't understand what was going on, and then I was like, "Oh, Babe Ruth."
They show like a 2-minute video of Babe Ruth. Okay, we'll sit there and figure out what's going on, and then finally Cena comes out and we're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
He's like Babe Ruth. And it was whatever. But the Cena, as if he becomes that guy and becomes a bad guy, doing the whole,
No, that was great.
that'll revive his career.
I had a friend of mine that was there. They're casual, so this was their first time watching WrestleMania. They hadn't watched Raw. They knew nothing about storylines.
Oh, much like the audience.
Yeah. So it was like if you guys were watching WrestleMania, it's like right now is what it's like. So they had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
And they got very excited with the whole John Cena thing.
Really?
They didn't even know who
And they didn't know who he was?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was crazy because you couldn't even see him on the screen.
Hey, I got that joke.
Somebody.
Maybe the Lord got it.
Somebody on the internet.
Yeah, he's pointing.
Somebody on the internet's gonna be like, oh,
Right.
that qualified.
That was like quick qualified.
That qualified. He's got the jokes.
That was a quirky. So let's get to the main thing that I wanted to talk to you about, and then we'll get a lot of thoughts on this. Kofi Kingston against Daniel Bryan for the Universal title.
Yeah.
And Kofi Kingston, a member of the New Day, he's been around for a long time. Daniel Bryan, he's now a bad guy.
Yeah.
He's now the environmentally friendly bad guy.
Yes.
So his belt is made of like wood from the ground and crystals from some
and earth stones.
Earth stones, right.
Earth stones.
So he's really pushing, he's an environmentalist, and everybody shut up. So, what was your thoughts on seeing the whole thing? I know you told me a lot of thoughts on that.
Nah, so for me personally, this was the match that I was the most excited about watching going into. From a wrestling standpoint, from the entertainment aspect that way, Daniel Bryan is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I was a big fan of his on the independent scene, the American Dragon. I'm a big fan of his story, how he got into wrestling, how he was forced to retire and then was able to come back. And then there's Kofi Kingston. I've been a fan of his since he was in WWE.
He's been there like 10 years, right?
11.
Yeah. 05?
Yeah. So, and then Kofi. Well, the WWE Championship. There's never been well, there was The Rock. He's black and Samoan, but there's never been and Kofi's African born.
Yeah.
So there's never been like a brother that looked like me that has held the WWE Championship.
Was it Booker T?
Booker T. It was when it was the World Heavyweight Championship.
That's right. The gold belt. The flare
big
belt.
gold belt. So like Booker T held that belt.
Yeah.
Mark Henry held that belt. But none of those guys actually had the WWE Championship.
Got it. Yeah.
And this goes all through the whole company. Like, there's just never been a dude like that. So for Kofi Kingston, especially with his gimmick actually being based on like what they actually believe in, the whole power of positivity,
Right.
and even the story of the New Day, when they first debuted as a group, the fans weren't behind them. The fans weren't
Right, they were bad
guys. And they were bad guys because the fans was just like, yo, y'all are whack.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so then they ran with that and then turned it around and became like pretty much the most popular
Right.
like act together.
Right.
Like in the company, and they're selling crazy merch.
Right.
Just everything. Like they just got they have like limited edition Filas that came
Right,
out.
that's right.
So that I'm like,
Do you think because of all of that, because of the money that they're making in the company, that they decided, okay, let's choose one of them. We might as well go with the one that's probably the best all-around talent, which is Kofi.
yeah.
Put the Rockets behind him and just shoot them.
I think-
and be the main guy. Because like what made them pull the trigger on this now?
I think
They've been around a while too.
Yeah, no, I think that's part of it. They're seeing like how consistent they've been with selling merch and how much money they're making, and that like the act hasn't gone stale, and they've been faces for like a couple years and pretty much doing the same kind of shtick and jokes, but people still love it, and it's because people like dig their personalities. Like people actually connect with them.
Yeah, they're generally having fun.
Exactly.
It's a real
Oh, my bad. But it's my show now. Nah, I'm playing.
I could take it.
But also with like with the connection that they have with the African American community, like a lot of the humor that they use is like it sounds like we talking with our homies.
Yeah.
And like to bring that to TV. Like it's like for me, being a fan since I was a kid, like it's just cool. It's like super cool to hear people that talk like me and make the same kind of jokes that I make, and like we come from the same kind of background and had the same kind of experiences. It's cool to have that kind of representation.
Right.
And like watching the match, I almost got like a little bit emotional. Like it was kind of crazy. Like just seeing like being like even like as a grown man, like seeing it finally happen, it's like yo, dope. And then like seeing like kids who were like my age when I was like first getting into it, like seeing it and like yo, like
Well, it was the best match of the event. It was the best match by far. That's the only thing I remember. That's the most memorable thing was that match.
Yeah.
And I just like how it was put together. Where if you followed these guys, the New Day, and they were pretty much the bottom of the tier.
Yeah.
Guys, they were like the guys that was just like, you have 3 tiers. You have the superstar guys, the Rocks and Austins, and then you have the middle tier guys, and you have the bottom that would open the show mostly.
Yeah.
And for those 3 guys,
these are the guys on Sunday Night Heat.
Exactly, no one gets that reference. Gotta laugh. But it's those guys that built themselves up so prominently, and for him to win. So I was excited just to see that.
Yeah.
You give a guy that has been there and never got the break. Because I was telling you like before, when Booker T was going against Triple H, and Booker T should have won.
Yes.
And Triple H, political.
Oh man, nah.
Booker T should have won that match, but he didn't.
Yeah. Crazy.
So I thought it was gonna be the same thing again.
Bro, in the back of my head, I was thinking like, man, if they do this,
Right.
I'm gonna start fighting KTV. I don't know. I wasn't sure.
Who would you fight there?
It didn't matter.
There you are.
Probably
Good
just
answer.
Probably
You just grab someone? Okay, good.
Make sure I
Strategy,
win.
okay. But it's a thing that, well, next question, how long do you think he's gonna hold the title for? Because you know what these guys do at the WWE.
Yeah, no, I'm afraid because on Monday Night Raw, he comes out and starts talking to Seth Rollins, and then they're like, oh, let's have a champ versus champ match for both the belts, and I was like, what the?
You saw something weird gonna happen.
What the crap? But Christ is averted. He kept the belt.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm nervous, and I'm nervous that somehow they're gonna try to make them all turn on each other now that he's the champ.
Did you think when Biggie brought the present?
Bro,
I thought something was gonna go down.
Bro,
Right?
I low key thought he like
I got
it was
something
gonna be,
for you.
like, something in
What?
there, and he was just gonna like clock him.
Right? So that of course averted,
And
but
start a feud between
Right.
them, which I would kind of be into, but also no, man, keep the bros together.
it did be stupid for them to break it up, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do break it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm worried about that because this reminds me, okay, I'm gonna go really old here.
do it.
Ron Simmons won
Yeah.
the WCW World Heavyweight
Yes.
Championship in 1992,
That's
and he defeated Vader. And when I saw that go down, I was shocked because one, he was literally the first.
first.
He was the first African American champion. world champion. So to see that go down, it was amazing because the company was run by a guy named Bill Watts, who does not like the African American people.
Yeah.
So how did that transpire? I don't know, but he put him on there and he said, let's go with it.
And he wouldn't let you jump from the top rope.
You wouldn't? Yeah, so, we're gonna go so there in this. So Bill Watts had a rule where you can't jump off the top rope.
Yeah.
And he put the mats, and he took the mats away from the outside of the ring. He wanted to make it real.
That was actually kind of lit.
But you're gonna injure everybody.
Well, that
So, but then
with the young Cactus Jack on the
so
roster.
Cactus Jack was on there breaking his head.
Yeah.
So the Simmons title run, I don't want to compare it to Kofi's run because it's so new, but
Yeah.
I have that back in the head of my little scared that he's just gonna drop it to something random.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what they did with Simmons, because like they put him against like boring guys, the Barbarian, shout out, and then they said, okay, we have nothing else to do with you, Vader, take the title again, and it was just like they didn't push it further. So I'm worried that they might not push it further with this guy, with Kofi. So that's the only hang-up.
Like, I'm a little bit worried, but also I'm hopeful because like he's so over.
Yeah.
Like he's ridiculous.
He's more over than Ron Simmons was.
So yeah.
So there is that situation. You want to talk about the women's main event?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I like the entrance.
It's historic.
I like Charlotte's helicopter.
Yo, the helicopter was
Recreating his dad, her dad's helicopter entrance. I like that.
Yeah, that was cool.
After that, there's a botch finish anyway, which was whatever.
Yeah.
Botch meaning they didn't go as planned.
Right.
So
Ronda was pissed.
Ronda's pissed, as she should be, but she's gonna go get pregnant, yeah.
Something like that. I think so.
It's like those girls in the hospital. But
Go get pregnant and hang out with her cows.
right. Nice. Well, she's got a ranch or something.
Yeah, she's got like mad animals.
She's like one of the guys with the Wyatt. She's got like a beard.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
A compound.
Forget it. What you think when Brett got attacked at the Hall of Fame?
That. I think that was crazy. Shout out to my man Dash Wilder from the Revival. When they were dragging the guy out of the ring, like Dash like came from the crowd, just like clocked the dude went all noodle legs.
Right.
So
Shane McMahon jumped out there.
Yeah.
Heath Slater jumped out there.
Yeah.
Good to see Heath just jump in.
yeah, I mean, he's trying to get a push.
So anybody that didn't catch, Bret Hart was getting inducted for the Hart Foundation with Jim the Anvil Neidhart's daughter.
Right.
And as he was doing the speech, this was a legit, this wasn't staged. A guy came out of the
A
crowd
Rasta hat.
in a reggae beanie, as they call it.
Yes.
And he just took him down.
Yeah, he just tackled him.
And this guy apparently he was doing that as a protest to the women's main event being the last match on the card. So we attacked Brett for this?
What?
Was he attacking Natty on this? I mean, apparently that's what he said on his Instagram.
Oh.
That he's protesting
I
women's main
didn't know
event.
what
was. Well,
I thought he was just drunk.
there could be that. But they shouldn't have put the crowd so close to them anyway. We talked about that set looks
Yeah,
trash.
no,
The crowd was really close to everybody. It was
They had them like in the ring with no ropes.
Right. That's always a problem.
Let me drink it up. I might jump in the ring with somebody.
Don't do that.
Do it!
Hey, that would be my friend. Be like, dude, do it.
Just do it. Yeah.
Don't fucking do it.
Do it!
I'll do it right now.
Gosh, well, before you do that, we were supposed to have a wrestling trivia tournament.
Right.
Our champion, Jesse Domingo's out there, hella guapo. He could not make it. The last time he's defended this was almost a year ago. So what I'm gonna have to pull the trigger on, I'm gonna vacate the title.
That's what happens.
I'm vacating the title. If you don't show up, you better grow up because you get out of here. So what I'm gonna do is before we turn up, we're gonna go and I'm gonna ask you 5 questions.
Okay, let's try this.
We're gonna do wrestling trivia with you.
Alright, let's see what happens.
And I need you to get a good percentage here because I want to give you this title.
Yeah, I want the title.
You know, I want to see you on the show at least 69 times.
That's why I came out the house. That's why I wake up in the morning.
Isn't it really?
For titles.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw out some various stuff.
Alright.
And I have questions that was gonna be on the wrestling trivia quiz. Are you ready?
Okay, I hope I know these.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what
What
happens.
were the first and last ever WCW Monday Nitro matches on TV?
Ooh.
So 2-parter.
Okay.
The very first match shown on Nitro,
Okay.
and we'll go with that one, and then the very last match
Alright.
shown on Nitro.
The last one. That's Sting and Ric Flair, yes?
Correct.
Alright. First one. Is this Brian Pillman and Jushin Thunder Liger?
That is correct.
Alright.
I like it. I like it. Okay. Let's go through my notes here.
Alright, let's see what's going on.
In WCW Halloween Havoc 1995 in Detroit, the Giant fell off the roof of the arena and lived.
Yeah.
What was he driving at the time?
Ooh. Okay. Shucks. Was he driving a monster truck?
That is correct. Let's go a little more in the 2000s.
Okay, let's see what's going on.
There we go. This is another two-parter. Who won the Gimmick Battle Royal at WrestleMania 17, and who did he throw out?
Oh, shucks. I think you might have me with this one.
WrestleMania X7.
X7.
This took place in Houston.
Yeah.
If that helps.
Alright.
The Gimmick Battle Royal.
Gimmick Battle Royal. I'm gonna take a wild guess. Was it the Iron Sheik?
That is correct. And to get the second part. The second part.
The second part, I'm really stumped. I'm really just gonna take a guess.
Want me to give you a hint?
Okay, let's try a hint. Let's try that.
He feuded with this gentleman in the 80s.
Oh, was it Sergeant Slaughter? No.
You really want to say no?
You know what? I'm just gonna let it ride.
Just say yes.
I'm just gonna let it ride.
That is correct. Question number 5. Question number 5. You're batting 1,000.
Okay.
Doing baby Ruth right now. Okay, so
what's going on?
question number 5. Finish the lyrics to this theme song. Wrestling ring theme song.
Okay.
Spend my day working hard on the go. Put the hands on the clock, keep spinning too slow. Rock and roll. Is that your final answer?
That's what I'm because I think
Because I can't wait to be alone with my baby tonight. That's double J. That's Jared.
See, I was over in Humpy Hump, man.
No.
You know why? Because I freaking hate Jeff Jarrett.
Don't be all of it. It's J double F and then just like ha 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 ha. J double R E double T.
I've never liked that guy. And then don't get me started on TNA.
No, let's not get into that. No, that's not tits and ass, everyone. It's a TNA wrestling establishment. All right. Let's just give it another. I'm gonna high note before we take a break here.
Let's not end on.
Let me scroll through my notes.
Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. If you get this,
Okay.
We're gonna give you some hints for you to name this pay-per-view event. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the hints first, and then you name that event. Number 1, it's the Glory Days.
Okay.
2, the finals of the 2-ring Triple Crown Battle Royal. 3, the Great Muta versus Sting for the TV title. The War Games. Flair and Terry Funk for the world title. It was a summer event tour in the 80s. Take your time.
The first thing that popped into my head was Great American Bash, but
Can you throw out the year?
I want to say
The Great Muta. The Samoan SWAT team.
I want to say 86, but I feel like I shouldn't say 86.
Think of the Skyscrapers. Think of the Road Warriors. Think of the Midnight Express.
Are we?
I'm gonna name everybody on the.
I want to say 88, 89.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop at 89.
1989.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yes!
said.
There we go.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Qualified is the new reigning heavyweight champion of Sleep Times Over. Bow down. Bow down.
To the king.
We're gonna get you a title.
To the king.
I think Shop Zone got title belts on sale right now, so we do what I gotta do. Go on Amazon, get a belt.
Get a belt.
Get a belt from Macy's, get a belt. Just get a
See the
belt.
eyebrow.
Wow. And you can do that, you see? So if that doesn't sell it alone, all right? Okay. Qualified title. Let's get out of here. But anything you want to plug before we go? Some initial projects you got?
Yes, okay. On 4/20, I have a project dropping. It's called Smoking Weed on Saturdays. Because 4/20 falls on a Saturday this year, if you didn't know. I'm gonna be doing a cypher. It's where we freestyle and rap. That's gonna be down at Kakako Waterfront Park. There's gonna be a food truck. It's gonna have
That's it.
food.
Food for the win.
Right? Possibly some beverages.
Wow.
Fiber and sustenance.
Yeah, that never happens, right? Food and hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, if you are one of those that partakes, I can't really plug that, but just know, you dig?
How cryptic was that message? All right. Before we go, I forgot to mention we were in a video shoot together.
Yeah.
No, we gotta talk about this.
Yes.
You're a female cheering. She was in it too.
Yeah.
So what was that? What was that video we did? What was going on?
Yeah. So that's for a song of mine called LeVar Ball.
Yeah.
Get it and check it out on all major streaming platforms.
That's out already. Okay.
All right.
When's the video coming out? When are we gonna see you?
The video, I'm gonna speak with the videographer this weekend.
Oh, all right.
I'll let you guys know a release date.
Yeah, shout out John Colson.
Yeah, shout out to my man. But we're just think we're looking somewhere in May, probably.
Got it. Okay. Can't wait.
So that was fun.
There was some lit dancing going on.
There was some crazy
A
dancing.
lot of Holly dancing going on. You know.
Possibly the best dad in history.
You know, I don't want to tell no tall tales out of school, but
In the history of the universe.
I just
Like, if there's other galaxies where people are dabbing, it wasn't as good as what you did.
I am flattered. I don't know what to say. Well, if that doesn't encourage you, I'll wait for this video.
Yeah,
I don't know
man.
what. Okay.
Just watch the video for the dad.
Wow. I tell you, that was fun
Wait
time.
for it.
That's right. It was.
Yeah.
I just totally proud. Just trying to,
And Libby, she had some incredible dance moves.
Shout out Libby DeFreeze. I tell you, the dancing was just unparalleled.
Libby
It was just. Libby DeFreeze was not freezing. She was on fire. She was lit.
keeping it cool. Libby DeFreeze.
She kept it cool and while staying out in the hot court.
Yo,
It
it was super hot.
Yeah.
It was blazing.
That was horrible. You wanted me to wear a suit too, but never
Yeah,
mind.
man. It was
Okay.
crazy, man.
All right, Qualified. Thank you, sir.
Thank
As
you.
always.
Yeah.
Qualified performing later in the show. Then you go back
Yeah,
for the ending here. Let's go take a break though. Sleep time go. All right, we'll be back. Before we go performing his latest mental calisthenics from the 420 Project, let's bring back up Qualified. Where you at?
Yeah, shout out to the Congo even if you can't hear me.
Yeah, Congo.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Listen. Yeah, rolling blunts and we smoke right to our faces. Get high, daydream about life in different places. It's a stress reliever, lifted, now I'm feeling weightless. Get inspired to write something that floats across your playlist. So let's start smoking what's happening. If the beat's cracking, let's go and get some action. Girl dripping off the flow and she says she needs some napkins. I'm like, whoa, that's way too many napkins. On the beat snapping, niggas get reactive. Flow is so provocative, I always get reactions. Beat a fat ass and I'm just waiting to tap it. Super duper patient, asking like, can I have it? Beat the beat up, she screaming that I'm a savage. Told me don't go, these other niggas is average. Touchy want it raw, but they keep giving her ballots. They don't even beef, they diet is strictly salads. How can you be your piece if she ain't giving you balance? Pyramids is a kid, Kool-Aid in my chalice. Murking all these rappers, there's nothing left to salvage. Calm in the storm, I be chillin' in the rapids. All out this world like galactic arachnids. 8 arms couldn't defend all of my tactics. makes me feel like Ben Simmons, tunnel vision to the basket. Act like John Stockton with the one, you better pass it. Because John Stockton is the all-time leader in assists. Yeah! My name is Qualified. That's the end of my rap. Thank you, guys.
Surprising, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. All right, we gotta get out of here, so we're well past. I don't know. So shout out Cabot somewhere. I can't see the lights.
I gotta
Thank you, Qualified. We're getting lit right now. Can we show them something? All right. Sleep times with that. There we go. Good lunch. Yes, well, let's get out of here. Keep lunging, Qualified. Let's go. Out of here.